So we are back on the next section of this template. We're looking at web design issues today. So this goes from 84 to 106. So do all these affect SEO? Not exactly, but they do help the user experience. And personally, I believe user experience is a big part of SEO. So it's not directly related. I'd say more indirectly. Anyways, so the first thing we look for is a fave icon on the website. A fave icon is this image right here. So they do have that. Perfect. Next, we look for an HTML sitemap in the footer. Usually you just see something that says sitemap or HTML sitemap. I do not see it. Oh, there you go, right here. So that is set. The correct year in footer. So you can see 2020, perfect. An about page on the website, which I'm sure they have somewhere under here. Sometimes you have to look for it depending on the site, but I think an about page is really important. Lets people know about that. Actual personalized about page. So going into detail about the business, not just some general 2 or 3 lines about a company. Building that personal experience with the user if they check out your brand. The same thing with the contact page. Make sure a website has that and has that personalized as well. I like seeing a frequently asked questions page because no matter what type of business or website you are in, your customers are going to have questions. So building that out and then obviously adding the schema as well to that page really helps build out that. I like seeing a terms of service and privacy policy page. Just the legal side of things, just to make sure everything is safe with that. I'd like to see as well an up-to-date web design. Sometimes you get clients that have older websites. They're a little bit dated. It's better off just to redesign those sites. And plus you can start implementing some of the different modern designs with that and get up to date with SEO when you rebuild the site. I also like seeing a custom 404 page. The easy way to check that out is just putting in a random URL. So we'll just put like /masters of traffic. Masters of traffic. Obviously they don't have a page for that, but you'll see their custom 404. So oops, we don't have the page you're looking for, and then sorry, you cannot page look at our latest stories. So that is set right there. Not mobile friendly. Easiest way to check that is just resize your browser. Look at that. Boom, done with that. So mobile friendly. Do all the footer and header links work? You'd be surprised how many times I go to a local website and they don't have any links working in their footers. For some reason, it's never been set up. So what I like to do is just go down here and audit, click all these, make sure all these work, especially social media as well, and all the different links down at the bottom. I'm not going to do it to save some time in this video, but if you're doing an audit, I'd highly recommend that. Does the homepage link to all the main categories or services? So if you have like a blog set up and talking about different type of stuff, let's say they have workouts, different races, that have sections on the homepage talking about those and links over to those categories. Or if you have different products, you'd want to talk about the different categories. So for this case, obviously, talk about running. So let's say they had products for trail running, you'd have a section just talking about trail running. If you had products about street running and races, you would have this category on the homepage talking about that links over to that as well. CTA above the fold for the highest traffic pages. So what a call to action is, it's a button on a page, and above the fold is anytime when you first launch a website, and it's this top section right here. So can compromise your immune system? That is a call to action on this page, and it is above the fold because as we just launched the site, it is right here. So it's perfect with that. So you want to have the CTA above the fold for your highest traffic pages, whether it's your homepage, services, or whatever. Make sure you have that CTA. Now for proper navigation, just make sure the site looks nice with the navigation. Sometimes I've seen some really wacky designs. Even if the other parts of the site look really great, just make sure that is the case and everything is easy to navigate with that. Now for breadcrumbs, breadcrumbs are, I'll show you actually right here, kind of easier to see if they have it on their site. Hold on. Hopefully they have it. and they do not have breadcrumbs. Disappointing. Anyways, what breadcrumbs show you is kind of like the linking URL structure for the top. So sometimes you'll have it like homepage / training, and then the article right here, kind of like the URL right here, just for people to see on the website. So that's a breadcrumb, and this site does not have that. No video as header. So I don't like having a video as a header for a website. The reason for that is it's kind of clunky and really slows down the site. So I make sure not to have that there. It's a lot better to have an image itself. Service pages built out. This tends to be an issue a lot more with local rather than national sites, but for a lot of sites sometimes they will just talk about their different services on one page and won't have actual pages built out for that. And the issue for that is, one, you don't have a lot of information for the potential client, and two, you're not going to go and rank for that keyword. If you have a services page that has 4 or 5 different services on them, Google is going to try to rank you for services, which is probably your H1 tag, and those are your something right keywords. It's better off to have individual pages for each of those different services so that you can rank those pages rather than just have that one. Next is click to call text implemented. So if you have a phone number on your website, make sure that if you click on that phone number, it can call the business. Again, this is a little more local rather than web design, but I feel like it works here best. Exit email capture. So this is kind of more implemented towards blogs that want to capture emails or businesses in general. So let's say you want to start leaving the site, clicking like this X button, it'll have a pop-up say before you go, make sure you subscribe to our email list or whatever lead magnet you want to set up for your website. And then a scroll bar. So this site doesn't have it set up, but you can have a scroll bar that's built in. We'll go over it later with the WordPress plugins. But as you scroll the page, it continues going across over here. And it's a psychological trick to make sure that people stay on your site longer. They want to see the scroll bar go all the way to the across from left to right. So they're going to stay on your site and read the articles much longer. So yeah, that is everything with web design issues. And in the next video, we're going to be going over GTmetrix speed optimization.